What a difference a week makes, huh? A week after Liverpool routed, destroyed, demolished Manchester United and everything seemed fine, lose 1-0 to Bournemouth, who, by the way, go from 20th to 16th. The telenovela at the bottom of the Premier League table continues. Luis Miguel Echegaray, Stevie Nicol in the house, ESPN FC, talking about this loss for Liverpool, this massive win for Bournemouth. Stevie, initial reactions. What happened with Liverpool today?
I don't know what to tell you. I'm speechless. I mean, I don't know where to start. I mean, that's not true. I do. You know, the fact is that when you have so much of the ball and you don't produce anything going forward, then you're never going to win any game. And when you've got a side like Bournemouth who have basically got numbers behind the ball, and we have to give them credit, you know, they defended with everything they had. I almost said they got bodies in the way of shots, but there wasn't that many shots to get a body in the way of. I mean, you score 7 one week, and in the following week, you look as though you don't know what you're doing going forward. You know, accuracy of passing was not there. No invention. There didn't seem to be a lot of good movement, and really didn't. You know, I don't remember an opportunity where you're saying Liverpool should have scored here. I mean, basically, set pieces, you know, Liverpool's best attacking foray here was all about the old Wimbledon team of getting the ball in the box and stick a big guy on the end of it. I mean, that's kind of what it was reduced to, particularly in the first half with Van Dijk, who should have scored a couple of times, but he didn't. But as I said, we're talking about set pieces, and when you have 70% of the ball, with the ability that Liverpool have, you have to be able to create some chances in 90 minutes, and they didn't do it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Bournemouth in a second, but let's stick with Liverpool for a moment. Stevie, I thought watching this game, there was a slightly, I think arrogant is the wrong word, but I think that after winning 7-0 against Manchester United, perhaps there was this already subconscious mentality from Liverpool that we're going to Vitality Stadium, we won 7-0 against Manchester United. We're going to get the job here. And because of that, I felt, Stevie, I saw a few subpar performances. I thought Trent Alexander-Arnold was terrible today. And I think defensively speaking, there was just, like you said, not enough aggression. Was there anybody in particular in that 11 that you thought, my goodness, you did not show today?
Listen, let's be honest, who did show? I really don't put this down to an arrogance or turning up thinking you're going to win the game anyway. I mean, I don't. At the end of the day, if we look at the big picture and we look at this performance in relation to the season, we've seen this many times. So this is not a one-off. You know, we just thought that these types of performances were behind Liverpool. That's what I thought anyway, and I thought that. Yes, the victory last week would boost them and bring the confidence level up. But today, I mean, to try and figure out the reasons we're having so much possession in the final third and producing zero, because that's pretty much what it was, is baffling. Absolutely baffling. So, yeah, we shouldn't really be surprised that the longer it goes on from the final whistle going, and as I said, I'm starting to look at the whole picture. We've seen this before from Liverpool. As I said, we just thought it was behind them. But you know what? And clearly it's not.
So, quick question. What's more Liverpool then? The 7-0 win or the 1-0 loss right now?
Well, let's put it in context. How many times have we seen 7-0 this year? Once. How many times have we seen this performance from Liverpool? We've seen it too many times. Too many times for a side that want to be in the top 4. So again, we're on the roller coaster ride. Last week I didn't think they could do it. They won 7-0. All of a sudden I think they can get in the top 4. This weekend we're back on the roller coaster. Can they do it? Well, they're lucky. They're lucky that they're up against a side in Tottenham who are as inconsistent as Liverpool are. So they're still in with a chance.
Amazingly, still within a chance. And next up, by the way, Real Madrid in the Champions League. Thoughts on Mohamed Salah's penalty miss? The first time he misses the target in a penalty in the Premier League for him.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
I don't think I've seen a penalty that wide
Yeah.
in forever. I don't remember the last time I saw a penalty that wide. I mean,
yeah, I think the ball landed in your backyard, Stevie, all the way in Connecticut at this point.
seriously, yeah, hopefully the dog's got it and he's going to bust it. It deserves.
All right, listen, let's focus on Bournemouth for a second because the relegation battle is pretty amazing. From 12th to 20th before the day today, that's 9 teams. The difference, everybody, is 6 points. That's 2 victories. No team in that bottom of the table from 12th to 20th has won more than 7 matches. But Bournemouth today, with this win, Stevie, go from 20th to 16th. So now you have Southampton, Everton, and Leeds in the bottom 3. Obviously, plenty more twists and turns. But literally, like, just one single point, one single goal can be all the difference, huh?
Yeah, that I think the key is the goal. You know, for a team like Bournemouth who let in too many goals and don't score enough, when you get your nose in front, it's huge for the psyche to. It helps you run faster. It helps you run longer and quicker, and it gives you more desire, and you just want to hold on to it. And so the teams like Liverpool can't afford to give a side like Bournemouth, who are fighting for their life, and they're fighting for their life. You know, a team that's lost games as often and as many as this team has, they still show great spirit. You know, you got to give them credit, and you got to give the manager credit. They look as though they still believe, which is incredible because, I mean, up until today, you couldn't see them winning another game. Even being 2-0 up last week against Arsenal, they end up losing. And that sucks the life out of you. But I'll tell you what, there was plenty of life in this Bournemouth side today. They defended with everything they could. Yes, Liverpool made it easy for them when they could get forward. They got forward in numbers and they had plenty of pace. So, you know, if you're a Bournemouth fan watching this, you still believe, and you could see the crowd at the end of the game sounded as though they believed. So this is a huge result for Bournemouth. But again, they've got to back it up in the coming weeks. But if they show the tenacity and the defensive qualities and the pace and the getting men forward the way they did today, then they've got a chance.
Yeah, nothing says hungrier than desperation, and that's exactly what Bournemouth are showing right now, and that makes them a very dangerous side indeed. Before we leave, Stevie Nicol, right now, I know that you mentioned it because obviously Tottenham are not exactly thrilling us, but do you see Liverpool getting a Champions League spot by the end of the season?
I can't answer that. I have no idea.
Okay, so let's leave it at that.
There we go.
I'll leave it at that, Stevie Nicol.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicol, Luis Miguel Echegaray, plenty more action, plenty more content on ESPN FC. Make sure to follow us every single day.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.